But for me, the beauty and the utility of this jacket is the only reason I would spend the money on this jacket is because of the fact that I can use it off the bike as well as on the bike because I run. What are we doing, Dad?
What we're doing, we're doing a review.
Okay.
Not on boots.
But you've spotted something that you like the look of.
But I've spotted these. These are nice. I'm going to come.
We'll come back to those. We'll come back to those.
But
what are we looking at today?
it's chilly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting there.
And we got a comment from Craven99. Big shout out. He asked us to do a review on the Macna heated jacket. We don't have the full length heated jacket here.
The centre.
The centre, but we do have the gilet. So we're going to do a little review, a little in-depth review, a little talk about that gilet heated jacket.
Which is called the Macna Cloud.
So this is what it looks like. And I think you agree that looks awesome.
It's cool.
Even on the hanger, and some of the kit never looks good on hangers.
Agreed.
Even on the hanger, that looks great.
And the other thing I would also add,
Yeah.
just because it's handy right there, is it doesn't look much different from my
Shall I hold it up here?
yeah from my Gap gilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
The feel is pretty much the same.
Which is worth noting because it's a heated product.
Yeah, the feel is pretty much the same.
Yeah, similar fabric.
So the heated elements are in the front, in the back, and most importantly, in the collar.
Which is worth noting because the named kind of the benchmark heated clothing manufacturer Keys.
Yeah.
You have the Keys. You've had the vest.
So I had the gilet.
I've had the gilet too, and now you
I have
upgraded.
the full-length jacket.
And does it have it in the collar?
No.
So that's one thing that we've got a plus here, which is missing there. Another thing I'm going to quickly say, just off the bat,
Yeah.
I like the location of the button.
Yes. Even if it's behind your
Jacket,
if it's underneath your
underneath.
motorcycle jacket,
Yeah.
you can
Exactly.
probably just, do you know what I mean, press it a couple times.
Yeah, and you'll know. And
And
even if you can't get to it, you got your app.
you got your app. So as long as you got your quad lock with your phone mounted,
That's it.
the quad lock video, it's up there.
Up there.
Up there.
Up there.
The sizing.
Yes.
So we have a good idea. The sizing. This is
A large, I believe.
a large.
Mm-hmm.
And so normally in the majority of the other stuff that I've tried, I've normally been a small. So
Yeah.
if I'm about 38-inch chest, so if you're around there, then you're going to be a large in a Macna. So the fit.
Yeah. It's a good fit.
How's that?
Yeah, it's a good fit.
Yeah?
Yeah. And again, it looks like your average casual Columbia outdoors or...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's a heated motorcycle... Well, it doesn't have to be for motorcycles, really, but ultimately that's what it is. It's a motorcycling brand, but it's...
I feel
yeah.
I could go to the shop.
And it's worth noting because when I did use my Keys vest, I used it as much off the bike as I did on the bike.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very handy product to have.
Bro, this is nice.
It looks good, man.
Yeah. I love the pattern.
Yeah.
You know the way they've done, I don't know if it's down, but the way that they've done that pattern.
Yeah. It's most likely synthetic.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
The button, very tactile.
Yeah, you can hear it. And is that one got a battery in it?
No, the battery's in this one here.
Okay.
But this is just the example. And the logo of Macna is very striking, isn't it?
It's cool because it's simple in it, but it's still striking at the same time. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, now let's have a look at this one, which already has a battery in it. The battery location, if we open up the jacket, here on the inside, we see battery pocket with an invisible zip, a hidden zip, and in there you've got your battery and you've got your cables. On that battery topic, the jacket, and in fact all Macna heated stuff, can either carry, I think it's 7.4 volts.
Yes.
Or if you plug it into the bike, it will take the full 12 volts.
Yeah.
Which, comparing to keys,
whichever.
Keys, they only do 7.4.
Yes.
So from the bike, they will bring down that voltage to
Correct.
7.4. So here, the cables are a lot more
Robust, the system in
robust.
general. But it's also worth adding the other side effect of that being that when you are plugged into the bike, you will actually probably get a little bit more heat as well, because there is more power coming through the system.
Yeah. So just like the Progress gloves,
Yes.
this button, Progress gloves up here, yeah, this button, hold it on, got my heat set in there, again, and that's my battery underneath.
Correct.
So the battery is almost dead. So now I'm putting it on, what's that, is that the hottest?
Yes, red is the hottest, green is the lowest.
Four
Four
settings.
settings, yeah.
So if I leave that for a little bit. So whilst I'm leaving that for a bit, the zips here feel really good. You know, sometimes with clothing like this, they can catch.
Yeah.
Not getting that.
Nice, smooth zips.
Not getting that at all.
I got to admit, I love anything with an LED. It's cool to have an LED on your clothing.
Right?
The geek in me just absolutely loves it.
And if you had a buff just there, oh mate,
That's it.
you're sorted.
And like literally, like I can just imagine walks in the park in the winter or Winter Wonderland when you go down Hyde Park.
Yeah,
Perfect.
right? You don't even need to be on your bike.
No.
And you're sweet. I'm feeling it now across the top of my back, across the front of my chest. I guess this is where it's touching.
Yeah, where the contact is.
Here, it's a bit looser at the bottom.
But also bear in mind, if you're wearing a motorcycle jacket over the top, everything's going to get snugged up to your skin anyway.
Yeah.
So it'll all be closer to you.
And I'm also feeling it now around the back of my neck. Nice. Bro, if you need a heated jacket this winter,
Yeah.
how much is this?
160.
159.99.
Yeah, correct. Without battery, without cable.
So with a cable will be £15 extra.
Correct.
With a battery will be
£70 extra.
£70 extra. So currently I'm wearing the Macna gilet vest, the Cloud, and we're going to look at the application, see how this bad boy works, see how it links to your phone.
So I'm gonna go plus, set up new product, switch product on, press button for 1.3 second, Bluetooth LED blinks. So it's on, 1.3 seconds. Oh, you turned it off.
Okay.
Let's turn it back on again.
1.3.
No, it's on now. Okay, maybe now it will. It's flashing, so maybe it will. Next. Oh yeah, it's found it. Connect. Device connected successfully. Next, and it's the vest.
Let's do this in the mirror so we can see that. And we can see the
So you're
vest.
set up now,
Yeah.
and it's showing the battery status of the vest.
So put that in front of the mirror
Yeah.
so we can see.
So on there.
Yeah.
So battery status of the vest, heat setting. So that's one. If you look at the LEDs on the jacket there.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and then back to 1 again. And now it's actually giving me a low battery warning.
Battery.
Confirm. And so there you go. There you have it. That's the vest.
It's so quick, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's all. And again, much like the gloves, you've also got the timer function, so you can go to timer and have it. You know, actually that's each glove, and that's the vest. So you can individually choose how long you turn things on for. I don't want to remove it, but yeah. And so yeah, you can say, okay, my journey's going to be half an hour-ish. There we go. Set it for half an hour, and you're good to go.
This is too warm now.
Yeah.
This is too warm. I've got to turn it off because I'm getting too warm in this shop. Come on. I like it. What would I change?
Yeah.
What would I change?
I think I know.
Go on.
So on the keys, we discussed that they had the ports in the armpits.
Yes.
So that you could plug your gloves in series, so to speak.
Yeah, on my gilet jacket, somewhere around here.
Yeah, that's it.
On the vest, not even the longer jacket.
But both
on the
have
vest,
it.
But both have it.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here, you can then plug that into gloves
Correct.
so that you're only using one power button.
And one power source.
And one power source. Whereas here, I don't think...
I think each item would need its own battery and or a cable, probably.
If I pull that out, there's literally one cable. There isn't anything else there. Maybe it could split off. Maybe there's
a splitter in the options.
We don't know.
We'll have a look. Yeah.
We'll drop that splitter in, but yeah, it doesn't seem that compatible with other clothing.
Yeah.
What I will say at this point is there is another jacket, the centre jacket, which is a fully armed jacket.
Yeah. Fully sleeved.
Fully armed.
With an AK-47 or a MP5 fully armed.
Which is a sleeve jacket, and that one has on the sleeves. It's got connectors for your gloves and all that sort of stuff. But I think that's where we could have definitely improved this. I say we're not.
Well,
they are, but they could improve there. What was the other thing you said about the construction?
I feel like maybe.
Do you want to point it out?
Yeah, some reinforcement in this area. So, I'll let you do that. So where there's the battery's quite heavy, we saw it. It's that there, which is quite a bulk, and it is actually quite heavy. And I think what's happening is while it hangs, when you're wearing it, the weight of the jacket puts strain in certain places. I think that's just from use, that stitching there. But I think, I don't know, maybe there's a potential that it might need. But actually looking at it, these stitching, it's all very, very well stitched.
And we should add here at this point that this particular jacket, and we've got to thank him for the entire day, is Nigel's personal jacket. And he would have been using this jacket.
Yeah.
Correct? Whereas that jacket up there, that is a brand new jacket. So I don't know how long Nigel's been using this jacket for, but we must thank him for this, for bringing us down to factory agencies and let us have a look at the all of the stuff here, because it's been incredible.
Shout out Nigel.
Big up Nigel. So
yeah, I mean, I agree. I like the whole. Is it quilted? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, let's call it quilted.
Because these will all help to trap warm air.
Yeah.
And provide a really good layer of insulation.
Outside of the garment.
Correct.
Inside of your own textile jacket.
Correct. Which Keiths don't do. Keiths is just a normal soft shell jacket.
Yeah.
So they don't have that option, which I think is phenomenal with this.
Keiths is windproof though.
Yes, and Keiths we saw yesterday, they've got a brand spanking new leisure jacket, which is a full puffy jacket that's also heated. But in terms of the motorcycle use stuff, this wins over. And I like that you can use this both casually as well as on the motorcycle. I did do that with my Keiths stuff as well, to be fair.
And then with the light off, it just looks like a normal jacket.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got one definite thing, which is let's add the ability to plug in the gloves.
Yeah.
And then one, maybe let's just beef up that battery pocket a little bit.
And actually, so yes, it's great that you can plug it into the bike and you'll get more power, and then you don't have to worry about the battery dying. But for me, the beauty and the utility of this jacket is the only reason I would spend the money on this jacket is because of the fact that I can use it off the bike as well as on the bike, because I run cold in general. I like to have that extra layer. That's when the whole battery issue for me comes into play. It's a lot of money.
Do you know what I'd change?
Go on.
Only one thing. And it's the same with every single heated jacket that I've ever seen. No one has yet achieved this. You've got your jacket, and you could either place the battery in a central point, which is not really going to happen, or somehow suspend this pocket up to your shoulder, so that it's your shoulder holding the battery
as opposed to the whole
jacket. Because what happens is the jacket becomes lopsided.
Yeah, it sags
unless it's zipped together.
Up. I had that exact same situation with the Keiths.
And I had it with my Keiths too, and it's the same with this jacket.
It left me always leaving it at least a little bit zipped up.
Yeah.
Because that way it doesn't do the whole...
It doesn't do the... Yeah. So I think I would change that if Macna did that. Macna are a very, very thoughtful company in how they deal with their kit. So if they did that, that would take this all the way. Yeah. Don't you think?
100%. 100%. Take it to the next level.
Before we give the rating, I just want to bring these in. They are the Macna
Centre trousers,
which have a cable which would go to your
battery or
centre jacket.
Or centre jacket, I guess.
think.
Yeah.
And also
for the socks.
They do pair of socks as well.
So they've done it there in terms of the connection in series business. Maybe there's more going on that we're missing. Or maybe there's an adapter. Or
maybe there's an adapter. We'll find out and we will drop that in if there is an adapter. Yeah. But definitely, I like these. These are nice. Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about the Cloud.
Yeah.
That thing. This thing.
Sick.
What?
It's sick. I do like it. Again, it's the utility for me that it's on and off the bike.
Yeah. Even here, even now, without it being on, and it's been off for a while, it feels comfortable, man. It feels warm. I know, I love that word. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to get
comfortable,
used to it.
Dan.
Comfortable. It feels nice. And if you're comfortable, man, you can focus. And if you can focus,
that's it.
You're safer.
What did he say? What was his phrase?
That was it. Comfort equals safety. No, comfort equals focus equals safety.
There you go. Comfort equals focus equals safety. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I think for this winter and any other winter, I think this is a great addition.
Yeah.
I would definitely say if you wanted to be the warmest, over the top of this, maybe like a thin long sleeve something.
Yeah. And the other thing also that we didn't mention, but I always talk about with customers when it comes to heated gear is the beauty of the heated jacket or heated gilet, heated clothing. It has heating elements that are woven inside or panels or whatever that are very good at conducting heat.
Yes.
And the kind of flip side of that is even when the battery runs out, the heat conductive stuff inside does a really good job of taking your own body heat.
Yes, and kind of holding it. I'll agree with that.
And
definitely.
So they're really, really good winter garments. Yeah.
So what are you giving it?
I'm gonna 4.5.
4.5?
Yeah. 4. It's a new product. There's still a few things that can be done. 4.
Like what? I mean, the battery thing, that's the thing that every heated jacket goes through.
The connections.
The connections would be the only one where
I'd want more colour options.
All colour options.
I'd want, because it can be more than what it is.
Okay.
And so for that, I've got to leave some leeway for next year's and the years after's model, man. I can't just keep giving it 4 stars. And actually, I keep giving everything 4 stars. Is everything we look at just that good, or what?
I think we just pick cool products.
Good shit, yeah. But then we're not really going to go out of our way to pick shit products either, so
no.
So be it. Let the score be the score, let it be organic.
There's only one jump pass, you know.
I was thinking to mention them, but I didn't.
There's only one. Jump Pants videos up here. There. He got slated.
And for just a little trinket of inside info about ourselves, we actually decided to form the channel off the basis of those jump pants. It was, I don't know, 6 months ago now.
Yeah.
And then Dan just randomly wandered into the shop and I said, oh, well, these are just coming in. What do you think? And then he just ripped it to pieces.
So sorry.
And then at that point I was like, hang on a second. It would be so funny if there was a camera now. And then that's how the channel was formed.
And that's how you guys ended up here. So yeah.
But anyway, back to the Cloud.
So you say 4.
What about you?
I'm going to say 4.5.
Okay, what gives it that extra edge?
I think it gives the extra edge because it looks good off the bike.
Yeah.
I can wear it when I'm not riding.
Yeah.
So I can wear it just like, now I'm in my civvies. I can wear it like that.
Yeah.
It's got that collar heating element.
That is brilliant,
which the Keys does not have.
Yeah.
And it looks good, bro.
Yeah.
We've seen so much clothes today.
Yeah.
Here at Factory Agencies. Thank you very much, Nigel. Yeah. We've seen so many clothes today that have not looked like motorcycle clothing.
Yes.
But have had all of the safety features in them.
As well as comfort features.
Yeah. And I honestly think that's the way things are going to go.
I think you're right. I'm inclined to agree.
The more you look at it, the more like that you're seeing motorcycle clothing go into normal clothing.
Yeah.
But also textile, like techie clothing, go even further technical.
Yeah. And it's funny because even as a store at Urban Nomads today, we kind of came to the conclusion that actually I'm going to go more towards the lifestyle urban route and have less. Traditionally, we've had all the usual bog standard black textiles, top and bottom. What you expect to see in most motorcycle clothing stores, but actually, I think we're going to start coming away from that. I used to think it was really important that we still had those as well as the other stuff, but actually more and more shoppers are online. Shoppers are a sports bike shop. I don't need that. Those people that are buying that stuff aren't going out of their way to look for niche or unique things. So they'll just go to a sports bike shop, put their budget in, and pick one. They're not coming to my shop, and actually, so that's where it's worth mentioning and worth noting that small retailers are now looking at smaller, more niche things, and you're able to try things on that. For example, just because I'm staring at them right here, we're in factory agencies, it's all bike clothing, right? Look at this. It's all bike clothing. Like, really? Have you seen that in a bike shop anywhere?
Not really, no.
I mean, it might not be to everyone's taste, and we are not ordering these things, but it's just worth noting that the industry is changing as a whole. And yeah, pop into your local bike shop and have a look at some stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so there you go. There we have it. That is the Macna Cloud heated gilet.
Yeah.
Links will actually, yeah, we will be stocking them.
Yeah.
So for now, I'll put some generic links, but eventually our own links will be in the description. As always, like, comment,
Subscribe.
share,
And thank you to Craven99 for leaving a comment. Thank you for all the comments you've left so far.
Indeed.
It helps us, and it sort of gives us a little bit of energy and gives us ideas of what to do next.
Yeah.
And then as a final big thank you, he's just walked in the room. Nigel. Nigel, thank you so much
Thank you, guys.
for bringing us down, for your hospitality.
And the opportunity to look at all the gear, all
Yes.
the new collection.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yeah, there was even a point, guys, we didn't get this on camera, but there was even a point where we got Nigel into some clothing that he sells himself. So he was fully into it, and it was great. It was a really good time.
It was awesome.
A really good time.
Yeah, so that was the review for the gilet. There is another small video coming with some bits and bobs from the day that will pop in as well at some point.
Yeah, totally.
So until then, thanks for watching.
Peace.
Peace.